Shalom, shalom. Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. That by honors to the elders, apostles, and great millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect other nation of Israel, and to you, speak word Israelites that are scattered abroad, that look like the heathen nations. To y'all say shalom, and shalom to all you brothers and sisters that may be out there listening and learning. And shalom to all you brothers and all you Akim that's out there on the highways and byways doing the work of the Lord in these latter times. Trying to look up the elect because that's who matters. That's who will be saved in these latter times. 2/3 of our people will be destroyed. I also want to say this video is for the Israelites only of the elect, right? The Israelites are who you call today, so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American, so-called Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemala, Panamanians. Those are the Israelites always have been, always will be. Contrary to the popular belief that they're not, right? But I'm basically coming back at y'all with another video on natural news. And I haven't did a video from this website in a little minute or a long time. And as y'all can see what it says CBDC in 2023, right? It says Federal Reserve planning to implement Fednow digital currency between May and June of 2023. Now, we know what this is leading to, right? The MOTB. Let's go there, right? All roads lead to the MOTB. And I've seen different videos, man, of, them saying that they're supposed to be closing down banks at the beginning of January, February of 2023. I even seen a video of a brother shared. I think he shared like a video of like an ATM at the Barclays Center or something to that effect, saying that it's not gonna give out like paper money anymore. That was supposed to be, I think, in March. So 2023 is gonna be a big year, man. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. But ultimately that CBDC is gonna be the MOTB, man. And it's funny because they came out with that. I did a video on it yesterday or the day before yesterday. About the MOTB being around the Dr. Phil show. Everything's coming to pass, man. And it's clear and it's evident what it is. It's not nothing else, right? It says Revelations 13 and verse 16. It says that he calls up all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And I know with this Fednow thing, it's like a program that I believe I heard, a couple of Edomites say that which if you don't know who Esau is, Esau is the biblical nationality of the so-called white race, right? You know how you have whistleblowers or so-called truthers, people who basically expose the government and all that. Basically, they expose their own people. But they said that this is a program that everybody's going to basically have to have next year. It's going to go along with that new ID thing. It's all tied in one, man. It's all tied in one, right? Right here it says the Fednow service will be available to depository institutions. Right, so that means it's gonna be in the banks, man, because that's what is a depository? Something that you put stuff in, right? That's gonna be, it's gonna all be on one system. You ain't gonna have your money over here, your money over there. No, it ain't gonna be like that. Everything is gonna be on one system. So this year 2023, it could very, very, very well be the return of Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA, man. I mean, with everything going on, and all the prophecies coming to pass and everything lined up, like I said, it could very well be. I mean, all the prophecies are here. There's not much. There's not. I don't want to say there's not much more left because there's you still gotta have all hell breaking loose, the famine, people being put in FEMA camps, the time of Jacob's trouble, stuff like that. But it's so close. You know, let's get this in Romans, right? Romans 13 and 11. It says, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, right? You know, because I bet people are surprised that you know MOTB was on the Dr. Phil show. You know, when I did the video on it, or them hearing about it so frequently now. People weren't expecting that. People don't expect it. They don't think that these things is really gonna come to pass, but it will, right? Like the scriptures say in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Let's get that, right? Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time," right? Meaning the prophecies, but at the end, right? The destruction of Esau's kingdom, it shall speak, meaning it will happen and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. And now it's not tarrying. You see, because at a lot of stores, that's the spirit. I was just talking with my father earlier. You know, we were talking about how I think at the grocery stores, how basically they only got self checkout, and I think I was gonna say that, or I might have said it, but I think I was cut off in the conversation. But I think I had mentioned that a lot of those self checkouts, especially where we live at, like they only be accepting card only, so they don't even accept cash payments no more. You know, everything is automated. The system is set up in place for everything to be digital. You know, as far as the financial system goes, it's set up. All they gotta do is cause one major event, you know, which could be an EMP attack, you know, something to that effect, to where it will crash everything, to where they would have to, you know, bring in a solution, man, because that's how it's gonna work: problem, reaction, solution, order out of chaos. That's Esau's motto. So they're the ones orchestrating this, man. They know people ain't gonna just bow down and just take it, you know. Well, not everybody, at least some people would, because you already got people that's walking around with this thing inside of them, you know. There could be more people be walking around with this thing inside of them than you think, you know. You just don't know. Um, right here it says the Fednow service will be available to depository institutions in the United States, and will enable individuals and businesses to send instant payments through their depository institution accounts. See, so it's gonna be through them. This is gonna be a program through them. That's why it says the Fednow. Federal is, you know, the government. You know, this is gonna be something that's it says will be available now. It's gonna be made mandatory. That's what it is. You know, so these devils, you know, they they do these play on these words, man. Like the scripture says, Psalms. You know, let me get there real quick, right? Psalms 55:21. It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but wool was in his heart, and his words were softer than oil, but yet there was drawn swords." You see, so they ain't gonna tell you everything. They gonna tell you stuff that you want to hear, stuff that sounds good, because they saying that it will be available. No, it's actually gonna be made mandatory, because I've heard different whistleblowers or so-called truthers that are Edomites come out and say that it's gonna be made mandatory. That's what they said, right? And we already know that they gonna pull another Demic. We already know this, man. We already know this, man. You know, the devil knows. Let's get this in Revelation 12, verse 12. They know that they have but a short time, man. This is Revelation 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, and woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." You see, this devil knows that he has but a short time, man. That's why this is going to be implemented, right? And they say they making it seem like it's just gonna be there, it's like an option. No, it's gonna be mandatory. You know, it's going to be mandatory, right? Um, and the scriptures say that's why we gotta constantly be watching, man. You know, we can't get off guard, man. We gotta continually be on our watch, right? Um, what it is. This is Revelation 16 and 15. And I'll probably close up because I don't got that much storage on my phone. This is Revelation 16 and 15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that washeth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame." You see? So, hey, you got to keep this truth. You got to keep the wisdom, knowledge, understanding that oil in your lamp. You know, unless you walk naked, you be without this truth. You uncover you in sin, right? Because if you ain't in this truth, you know, you ain't following the truth, you ain't keeping his laws, hey, you're going to be caught off guard and you going to be destroyed, man. But that's all about the elect, man. The elect won't fall for anything that Esau pulls, man. It don't matter what it is, man. And they're not ignorant to his devices, man. You know, 2 Corinthians, I think that's 2 and verse 11, I think. So, hey, you know, this will be mandatory, man. It ain't no option. You know, I mean, it ain't gonna just be available like they said. You know, I just wanted to get this out again. You know, another. I might name this video MOTB update, but hey, we'll see. You know, but Lord willing, this is edifying. You know, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna give all honor and glory to Yahweh, YASHAMIAHLA, YASHAMIAHLA. Double honor to elders, apostles, great millstone, and peace and salutations to the late other nation of Israel. I'm gonna say YASHARAHLA, Shalom.